All right, we're back and we're on CP5 Gorge. And I'm playing with Kevlar Orc on Medic. He's a good sport for playing Medic. Really appreciate that. And he's on crits. And the game has been going for just a little bit. But I think it's 0-0. And I think someone has 30 points, but you know, we're here and ready to play. I wanted to chill here for a second. I thought I'd see some enemies coming from below. I'm going to check my flank, left and right. And I'm going to start to peek out. The first target I see is the soldier, so I just kind of want to start putting some pressure on him. That way I can clear up my flank and start working the zone. Heavy takes 100, 150, about 200 from me. And doesn't quite go down. That medic was, I think, arrowing him. Now we're getting pressured out by this pyro, and I didn't feel like I had enough health to kind of, or not health, but ammo to kind of get back in there. Because now we have crits, and I just want to make sure we're ready to roll for that. I'm gonna reload 2 rockets. I'm gonna say yes to Kev. That's our sign. Get 3 frags. Oh man, that would have been 4 if I would have got 1 crit there, but I just got popped up and disconnected. Now I'm gonna back up. I'm still kind of, I'd like to get ammo. I mean, we can press forward in. Oh no, dude, I just let Kev die there. Kind of had I just didn't have a clear direction, I think, for Kev and where he should be, and I think that's what kind of put him in a bad spot. That scout gets completely denied. I get lucky and don't die to that huntsman. That's about as close as it gets. And now, I thought that was Kev, so that I wanted to see if I can bring him up by me, but I'm going to press forward. We're on the point, and now I see this scout miss 2 rockets. I jump down. Super sloppy by me. I should have quickly killed that scout just like that and saved our other medic's life. So kind of a little bit of a rough start by me. You know, we're still alive and we're still making it happen, but I think I need to just tighten up a little bit. And unfortunately, Kev goes down just as I was about to reconnect with him. This guy was about to arrow me, so I didn't want to take the pack just because, you know, other teammates of ours could use it, but I think the pack, either I took it on accident or I disappeared. But anyways, they're all on mid now trying to cap, and I'm gonna just kind of back up. I'm in a very passive sort of positioning there. They use on point, so I want to back up, but now I'm with Kev. I think that was the reason I was a little more passive, as I wanted to make sure I didn't do what just had happened, where he kind of died without me being with him. Clean up that soldier on point. They haven't capped yet, so we can still use the point as bait, and I want to get in a better positioning. This pyro didn't see us. I put 3 rockets on him. He air blasted that last one, but luckily I grabbed that. Oh man, I just keep letting Kev down. I kind of missed a rocket there. This guy was AFK. He's probably typing, or maybe he was getting something out of the microwave like that last guy on that last video. I don't know why so many people are getting stuff out of the microwave. But I went behind, and now I'm looking at spawn. It's not here yet. Just the spy has found me. But I'm going to kind of back off, and I think he's going to ignore me. We have spawners that are now coming up next to us. Again, I'm just going to let these guys pass. I didn't like how that was shaking out, how both demos were going to have an opportunity to shoot at me, so I decided to back off. Back off and live another day. There's still 3 spawners coming up shortly. And there's a good chance those 2 other spawners that were shooting at me could be around, so I just want to be aware of it. Here, put a nice rocket down to pop him up and then jump over. I thought there was going to be a really high chance that he wouldn't know exactly where that second rocket was coming on. But he actually almost kind of hit me. Now I have another scout fighting with me, which is really great. That was a bad rocket. That, I kind of got lucky there. I felt like it was too far away to actually do damage, but, you know, we take those. This Huntsman again came back up, poor guy. I got tagged by that flare rocket. Now, I see the beam was on that medic, so I didn't want to necessarily jump in there, but, you know, hindsight's 2020. I think maybe I should have gone for the med if I was just going to take a 1v1 with a pyro to die. But I was just talking to Kev. I said I was doing God's work behind. But I've connected with him. He's on... I think he's on the regular medigun. Him and I are going to take up top because our heals were already lower. And I just... Well, I guess not. I guess we're going to go lower. They have mid. So someone's on our team's got to cap eventually. But what I like to do is always press forward. I mean, capping can be for scouts or for someone else, but with the combo, I want to press forward and make sure that I'm, you know, taking them on as they're rolling out. I don't want them in a big blob that we have to then take on. So anytime I can thin out their numbers, I'll do that. They're still spawning right there, so that's something to note. I mean, not anymore, but I kind of bust in here and start getting any frags I can. I'm not connected with Kev at the moment. I guess he went down. This soldier, he's one shot. I'm actually really surprised he didn't die there. Here, I'm literally just trying to get to some sort of health, some way of escaping this. This is not looking great, but we pick up that frag. I don't want to get hit by this mini. I think I would have, and that soldier rolled out and got me. But now I'm kind of looking through the wall because I'm trying to see the names that you get to see when you roll out. And I'm always trying to look for Kev to kind of figure out where he's at. I think he just spawned. No, he's right there. Get a good arrow. I don't want to go too nuts. I kind of want to get another arrow before I make any big plays. Kev's trying to support our whole team, plus me. So no big deal that I don't get heals right away. There I pop up that medic 3 times. That was a great kill. Now I'm going to get aggressive and start... I mean, if I can get heals, we can really get aggressive. Kev's at almost 60%. There you go. Nice, Kev. Huge arrow pick. Here, my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. But, oh, God. That was a random crit. Really my main goal is to get rid of the sentries before we can kind of go and make a play to last. Here, another sentry. That was a little sloppy, not really clearing my upper before I took on that. But it ended up working out. There, random crit. That scout was probably dead anyways. Here, I got a great rocket kind of on the ceiling that stalled that soldier and allowed us for that kill. Here, we're just so deep and we used the Uber way too soon. So this is going to be bad. I'm trying to do whatever I can to get rid of this sentry. Now I can at least make a play somewhere else, but I get air shot out of the air. I probably needed to jump the second I got that sentry down. Here, I just in the nick of time connect with Kev, and I want to see if I can get him in here to get this pack. He might be going back to spawn. Nope, actually, he's still with me. I think the other guy grabbed the pack. Because Kev's still 55 health. Here I want to jump the point because there's just not enough resistance. I jump over this player. I want to see if I can get a rocket on the sentry the second he places it up. But I also want to get cap time. Here I'm just trying to connect back to Kev, jump back to him, get an arrow, but I get just bounced around in the air a bunch. So, yeah, I think we had some... Here I'm having trouble spelling the word confidence, which doesn't really give the team much confidence if you can't spell that. Good damage on the med. Another good rocket. I'm actually really surprised the med didn't die there. Maybe the pyro air blasted. Get a nice random crit. Here I'm trying to bait out the reflex. This guy's also a little laggy. There you go. Shot so I can shoot him. Or he air blasted. Eat a pipe. Just don't eat the crits. And all I want to do is, do they have any sentries up? And if yes, kill them. If no, go in. That's what I think about. And I just saw 2 mini sentries going up right as I died there. So we got some work ahead of us. If there's too many mini sentries, then I'll just go direct. But this guy's got a direct, so maybe no big deal. I just need to make sure he doesn't get bothered with. And now he has free reign on these sentries. I'm pushing in. I kind of want to get the cap started. And I get a nice pick there. Kev uses to save me. And I drop their other medic. But we lose second kind of during all of that. I don't think we would have got it regardless. But really good attempt. Kev says I'm about to shoot the pyros. I think he's getting frustrated. Maybe he's getting bounced around. Here, I feel like I could have made a decision sooner. But I find Kev. I find both medics. That's weird. They didn't look like they were healing anybody. Here I'm just trying to get a. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. Good rocket on that scout. Take out that mini sentry. We still have mid, so this is great for us. Because now we can push our positioning. We get that medic. And I'm just going to grab ammo. I really like this. Oh, random crit. I wish I would have hit that. Spy had a good play. Now I'm just going to start kind of trying to push him out because I'd like to get above them. But that pyro challenges us. I jump down to get more damage on this heavy. And I think they use crits, so we gotta be careful. You have to use crits. I'm gonna take height above them. We have Uber. Good kill on their medic. I want to take out the sentry with the Uber. And now any other targets I can find. Just making sure that wasn't the enemy scout above us. There. Just missed my jump. I didn't fully commit. Those weren't great rockets. Those were either rushed or I don't know. Oh, that poor scout. He's in the wrong place at the wrong time. But he could have seen my first spam rocket and know not to try to go that way. Here, I got a nice surf on that soldier, and I get another lucky random crit. First priority is to take out this heavy, and now I want to just start raining down spam from this positioning. Clear out any flanks, and then play with the med. That soldier became the higher priority. The NG was one shot, so I switched over to the soldier, which I thought could do a lot more damage, and the potential for dying was greater with the soldier. I'm always managing my threat levels on who to shoot, and like see how I peeked that soldier, but I was in a good enough positioning where I didn't feel like I needed to switch to him, and I just kept going for their medic because that was a higher value play. They have, so do we, so I'm not like in any rush to use. Ideally, we're using to get the point or to push them out at the next point. This would be, if we use here, it's just, we're out of positioning. Okay, I want to try to get, I like doing this. I like trying to get the sentry before we do any Uber play, because then we're focusing on getting kills, and kills equal us capturing points. But soldier flanks us. We had lost the other flank, which probably should have been more aware of that. We still end up getting 2 picks in the sentry. I think we got the sentry. Those are sloppy rockets. another random kill. I think at Spy probably should have gotten the kill. Now I want to tuck my med in up here and then just go for kills. I don't know what that was. That was like some seizure. I don't know. But I'm gonna reconnect with med. I thought he was gonna arrow me here. Grab some ammo. Kev is 40%. I think that pyro just reflected that rocket from behind himself. That was crazy. This guy is caught. We have battalions going off, and they have Uber. So I'm just trying to circle around and avoid the Uber while trying to also try to reconnect with Kev. And we accomplished that. Okay. There's a mini, but I think I can still grab that pyro or that NG kill. He's gotta be getting hurt. Yep. Exactly. He actually picked up his sentry, so we got that kill as well. Okay, now they're down a bunch, and they're down their sentries. I really probably should have bombed in and gone behind them, or gone on top of that spawn, drawn their eyes. But I also don't want to leave Kev, so it's like that balancing act of like, okay, I probably should be jumping in to make space, but I also, you know, leaving Kev is his own sort of risk. There, I saw an opportunity to kind of get beyond and yeah, put myself in a position where I could get some kills, but also, you know, set the sort of border. Kev uses, I think this was not, we didn't really need to use, because I felt like I was fine. But you know what? It didn't matter. We got the cap. They all kind of were looking at Kev, and he was a great distraction. So if anything, maybe it did work out better. Me and Kev jumping up and down. We're looking at each other. That's just so we know we're, hey, it's on. You know, we're gonna be playing again this round. 5 Gorge, it's got a little bit of a tough rollout spot right here. He's got these really low ceilings, and it finally starts to open up when you get up here. This time we're going top left. I like this spot. I like this positioning, and I'm kind of all right. I want you guys to pay attention how I play chugs. That was great. That was a great shot. Demo took 2 rockets. I missed the 3rd. That was sloppy. I told Kev it was sloppy in my mannerisms. Missed the air shot. I want you guys to pay attention to where I aim, because I think that's something I haven't really talked about yet. I'm always aiming where I think my target is going to be, especially on these choke plays. Like, you know, I'm pre-aiming where I think the action is, and I think that takes a lot of work off of me when it comes time for like to actually shoot. I think that's one of the big reasons why of my success is like, you know, it's like, oh, we're about to get through this flank, get through this thing, and I'm already kind of aiming where they're going to be, and then it's like, oh, I see them, and I click, and it's like, it's fast. Okay, this is a great opportunity for us to just go behind and back cap. Unfortunately, they have 2 sentries. It was a good use by Kev, but we got both sentries down. I really needed to hit that first shot, because now I'm trying to load rockets and worry about sentries, and we got split up. You know, not having that 1 rocket could have been the difference there for us to really add some pressure to their last point. Probably not, but you know, it's just when I look at this stuff, I want to like min-max myself. I want to ask myself, how could I be better? And I'm gonna be the most critical person of myself. And I think, you know, in the end, that will just make a better version of me. There, I dropped their med. Those are all really good kills. We get this spy under the point. This guy, I popped him in, so he just had a full commit. They're only 5 up. We need to get in. So I want to get sentries. I'm going to see if I can peek both sides. I didn't like how that looked. I know we have 1 spy behind, and then our medic is dealing with that. We have 3 medics now, so I'm just going to change up where we're coming in. I like this spot because you get a chance to see where all the sentries are. Honestly, this is my favorite spot. So if we're given free reign here, it's just like GG. I see where that other sentry is. The pyro is preventing us, so I'm going to switch targets to this sentry. This is going to be really difficult because they have so many minis, and I don't have a direct hit. I can just one-shot these. But playing off my previous work, we get that sentry. I want to ideally get to point. I want to get to point and rally our team. I also want to make sure all the sentries are down, and they have they have a lot of sentries. That was just like, I just felt like we were completely overrun. Here they're capping second. I do a nice sync attack, jump back to Kev. I never told Kev I was going to come back, so took a second, but we reconnected. Nice little air shot. Popped him up. I see that we're down a ton of people, so I want to actually tuck Kev back inside, and I want to create more of a pocket. Instead of like putting us at super high risk, I want to tuck Kev upstairs and play inside this pocket. If we were on comms, it'd be great if he could say, okay, there's somebody coming up the stairway. But, oh man, they used in that heavy commits by jumping off the balcony, so we're fine here. I want to see if I can get Kev downstairs to possibly get that med kit. Now we're overrun. I'm calling for med because I want to tuck him within this other pocket where we have this med kit. And we're just always kind of transitioning and playing within different pockets. So here, oh, we were in crits. I didn't know we were in crits. They end up using to counter us. That's not great. That's not great. And Kev draws them into that small room. And then he jukes them completely. So I want to put rockets down at their feet. But I also don't want them to reflect and kill Kev. Here, I go for their med. And in a way, I kind of let Kev die by doing that. I don't know if it will die, but you know what I mean? Like, hey, instead of me trying to pop up their pyro, I go for their medic, so it's in a way kind of a trade. I don't know, that's kind of shitty. Maybe I should have stuck with Kev there. I actually think Kev lit. Like, this guy is a crazy son of a bitch. Here I'm calling for med because I want to get in this little right pocket, and I want to find, because they've all pushed down on second and they're fighting it so hard. I just want to get in on second. This is great. Could have had a little better rocket. Now I'm just really trying so close. Oh my god. That was so close. I don't know. I don't know if I could have done any better. Maybe there was one rocket that could have been a little bit more damage on that demo. That could have got him in 3, and then I could have popped up that NG faster to prevent the med from dying. I don't really know. Kev's on quick fix now. And this Spyro, I don't know, what was he looking at? I'm going to put a rocket down on that demo to get him out of there. To get Kev out of there. And Kev finishes that kill on that demo, but unfortunately, I just take too much damage. Kev says, lick my nuts. So he's worked up. He's getting involved in this game. And this guy says, I would, I'm not going to lie. And then I'm not going to read the other things. Because it's kind of weird. Kev has, but it is quick fist, but let's not get too crazy. I pop up. I actually find 2 really good kills up top here. I see... Get another kill in that pyro. Kind of leaving our med to dry below. But Kev's a beast. Get a good demo kill. I want to get my med up in this little pocket here. It is a tough jump for a medic to... Oh my god, Kev got it. It is a tough jump though because of all those railings. But we're good. I want to push out this right flank because I like the quick fix here. The quick fix allows us to just clear this whole space. And we're already flooding in. So my mind is on last. My mind is like, let's get Kev in position up by me. Oh my god, what is that demo doing? That was weird. What? Now I'm bringing the fight to the enemy team. I'm going to see if I can reconnect with Kev. I'm going to jump backwards to pull him out of that. He ends up he uses so we can get back in the fight now. This pyro should have been just trying to reflect me or get me, get some distance away. Here, lots of sentries. Kev's still trying to get me with the arrows, but pretty chaotic. Okay, but it looks like our team has a... Oh, that heavy can just walk right in. Oh, he dies. This pyro literally can walk to point. That soldier can walk to point. Oh my god. What? Our team literally... They could have just walked on point. That's crazy. I feel like that's happened a few times now where we're like... Open up the point. We get all the sentry, and it's like people are. I don't know what they're doing. I think I missed one rocket there on that sentry. But I'm gonna jump the point again because I don't see any sentries, and it could be exactly what we need. And finally, a scout helps us. Kev gets that final cap. And yeah, it was GG. That was a good game. We went 77-13 with 3 or 4 DOMs. I don't know what we had in our peak, but yeah, it was a great game. It was fun. I haven't showed 5 Gorge yet. I love 5 Gorge. It's got a special place in my heart. Cool. All right, GG's.